Cool World is a movie that existed in the 90s. 1992 with famous actors like Brad Pitt as Frank, the one with the tuxedo shirt, and Ren, and as Jack, the creator of Cool World, sort of. The movie came out by the creator of Ralph Bakshi that did interesting cartoons since the 70s. Of the famous actor Kim Basinger as Hollywood. Yes, that's her name. Hollywood. This movie was bombed at the box office and has a world score of Rotten Tomatoes of 6%. It is really that bad, and yet people like it because the animation is pretty good most of the time. A bunch of 83% likes of the movie, 4.9 out of 10 in the IMDb. This film's just basically about a famous police guy named Frank, who enters in the cartoon world, Cool World, as just being a detective, making sure that Doodles doesn't make love with Noise, aka live action people. This movie was supposed to be related to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, except for backgrounds are cardboard cutouts. Have interesting hot women in it, while some wacky shenanigans goes on throughout the entirety of the movie. When I was younger, I did enjoy most of the movie, but nowadays, some people think this movie sucks. In the comic book, yes, there is comic books of this one actually existed. I'd love to explain the rest of the entire movie, but you have to watch it for yourself. What they do in like every 80s and 90s with a bunch of merchandise, why make a video game of it, of course. And yes, this is how the game starts. And you actually play Jack, not Brad Pitt's character, even though he's supposed to be the main star of the movie. You actually play this character. When I was young, I was hoping this game was going to be really a good platforming game. Hey kids, this game is amazing. No, it isn't. Anyways, the plot of this game, you're playing Jack, the creator of Cool World. Who's trying to get out of Cool World. And I think that's it. The game doesn't have much of a plot, because you don't know what you're supposed to do. When I was younger, I didn't know what you're supposed to do. A bunch of cops will keep pulverizing you every couple of seconds, and you'll end up in prison. Bless me. That usually doesn't happen that much. Anyways, means your only weapon is a boxing glove to take out a bunch of tunes and collect nickels, and solving puzzles are just not that fun. The soundtrack doesn't sound that good at all. doesn't even sound exciting. It just sounds a bit dull. All in on pretty forgettable music. And you just buy stuff and other things like that. Find a few bosses here and there. You also ride a vehicle with really bad controls, and you keep crashing into everything because you're never going to know where you're about to hit.
You'll want a boogie. It's not a costume party. That's embarrassing. Don't miss new episodes of The Loud House and the Casa Grandes today, starting at 11:10 Central. Part of Hollow Scream on Nickelodeon.
Don't just hate it when that happens, when I'm trying to review something. You can't skip commercials like that. Anyways. The game's just horrible, okay? I might just end this review right away, but it'll be too easy. Sure, you can beat up enemies with a boxing glove, and you have to go up here and there. It's like what the Angry Video Game Nerd says. It's one of those where up beep do I go kind of games. This game came out exactly the same year as the movie did. The movie I find pretty average. The game is just not that good. It's just terrible. It's horrible. Not much else to say. You just do platforming, solving puzzles. That's all you do in this game. That's all you do. I would just say this game ain't that perfect. On how cheap and lazy this looks. There will be lots of goons trying to steal your nickels, so watch out. And you want to make sure you save it at the bank, but the guy that opens the window refuses to do that. And you want to make sure you get enough nickels to buy stuff. Also, you can leave Cool World. The game just doesn't explain much. Also, get used to seeing this every time. And you'll be seeing that quite a lot in this entirety of the game. You also need the cartoon characters. They're from Cool World. And you have to use the ink to suck up the bad guys. Kind of like Ghostbusters. Also, there's a minigame that's a higher win or lose game. Those switches there, yeah. And just don't know much else to say about this game. It's just really that bad. It's just terrible. It's horrible. And it just ain't that good. I would just say Cool World on the Super Nintendo. Oh, I regret playing. Ain't really that much of a memorable game. Sure has colorful background, but doesn't help with the music sound rather dull. And a little bit boring. It's just terrible. This game is just bad. And it's really short, and you could probably beat this game in less than 30 minutes. Because you don't know what you're supposed to do until you realize, oh wait, I'm supposed to be doing this and that, and supposed to be beating up these guys, so this game will end a little faster. Also, I do like the title Game Over Dude. So I forgot to mention this game is done by Ocean Software that also did some bad games like there's the Menace. And yeah, that's all I can think about. And watch this. This is how the game actually ends. We're using the same animation, and it says, congratulations, you have complete Cool World. And it shows you about the controls. And yes, it becomes absolute dead silence. And they're just using the scenes from the movie. This game sucks. That's all I can say. This game sucks. The ending is horrible. This game is just not that good. And yet, it gets lots of views of it. Huh. Well, it's better than Bubsy 3D. And I haven't talked about the Bubsy games yet. Oh wait, I did. In my last review, when the Wolverines Strike Back, and I haven't even talked about the first one, or the second, or the third game. All I can say is this game of Cool World can freaking blow me. So do yourself a favor, never play this game. Like ever. Never. Don't do like I regretted playing this game. I mean, it's just really bad. It's just horrible. The movie's a bit better. So, do yourself a favor, never buy this game. Alright? Don't waste your time in playing the game. It's just not that good. And I give Cool World, the video game, a 2 out of bleeping 10. And also the graphics, are just horribly done. Alright. I already talked to this game on how bad it is long enough. I'll see you guys when I review another video game based off a movie. So, see you guys in the next video.